Good morning, welcome or welcome back. Welcome if you're new, something to that effect. If you don't know, my name is Elena and I'm the homeschooling mama to 3 kiddos. Here on the channel, we talk about everything from homeschooling to homemaking, all the things in between. We are in the middle of an in-between because this is our moving vlog series thing. I don't know what it's going to come out to be, honestly. As you can see, I'm a mess and I don't know what to do with myself. I have to get ready for the day. We are on day 3 of trying to pack up the house. It is a large house and we were incredibly blessed to have that large house for the couple years we were here, but we filled it up and I just, honestly, towards the end of the last couple of months, I started getting really like, ugh, this is going to be a pain in the butt to move, and then we had to suddenly move within a month. And so we are, if you haven't caught up on what's happening, I will link the playlist link for you in the cards, and then try to have it in the description box for you too, in case you want to catch up and go in order. Let's try to make it quick. We went to look at rentals, and being completely honest, I felt a little sad when we got home. I'm very emotional. I think my emotions just run really high, and I have a love-hate relationship with them. I know that it is the way that God created me, but sometimes I just feel like it is, I wish I had a better handle on them, I guess. So we came home, and while I do feel incredibly blessed that there were various rentals on the market, because we could always be in a position where we were a few years ago where it was like really hard to find anything. They are all smaller, which is okay, because like I said, we don't need to have so much stuff. But when you have stuff, it's hard to kind of go through and be like, what can we let go of? I think especially for my kiddos, they have a hard time letting go of things, and we all are trying to learn that it's just things. It's not people, or, you know, it's just stuff. Anyways, I'm going to try not to get emotional here, but it could still be a difficult process. If you understand what I'm trying to mumble out, let me know so I know I'm not alone. But found one that may work, and then we are also looking at another one via Zoom later today. I'm honestly just praying for direction and for where he wants us to go, and what God would have us do, because that will ultimately be the best place for us, right? So I am feeling overwhelmed with the move still, and this morning, honestly, I try to have a stern talk with myself and be like, you know, it's just moving. It's just moving. It's not even, you're not even looking to go far. So get yourself together, girl. There's other personal stuff that is happening that also I feel like is affecting my emotions, and I'm trying to compartmentalize, I guess, but that news is not for me to share. It's just so that also is weighing on me, and I'm just trying to do the best that I can. And you ever feel like you are, and then it's just like, but I don't think this is enough. So here's the plan for today. I have to get dressed and get ready. My youngest, I'm going to take to his appointments this morning, and then I want to keep the kids' schedules as routine as I can, just so they have those some concrete blocks to hang on to in the middle of moving, because that can be really tough on their emotions. And then I know having an emotional mama can be tough for them too, because then they feel they have to take on my emotions, and that is one of the things that I strongly dislike about having such strong emotions, is that I don't want to pass that on to them. So I'm gonna get dressed, I'm gonna finish my coffee and get ready, and then my youngest has already eaten breakfast. My other two kind of just have lately been having a little bit later breakfast, and that's fine. My older will usually help my daughter if there's something that needs to be warmed up or anything, but they have food. I still have some muffins that I made over the weekend that is done. They know how to make eggs, and they can always make oats. Those are our go-to kind of staples. And so that's gonna work out. And then today, like I said, we have another home later in the afternoon that we're gonna view online, and take a look at the inside and see how that works or doesn't work for us. And then I don't know if and when we'll be making a decision on putting applications in. And then I have one quote from one mover. I need to do an inventory list for another mover. I have to list it, like physically type it all out on my little phone. So that's why that one has taken me a little bit more time. But maybe at my son's appointment today, I can do that, because I kind of just sit for a little while. And that also is kind of in the back of my head irking me, because I'm like, I should be doing something. But it'll be good. It'll be good to sit for a little bit besides sitting and talking here. Anyways, let's get dressed. Let's get on with the day. I'm sorry. I know. Super long intro. Let's go. Okay. I have about 15 minutes, maybe 20. Probably I think a solid 30. 30 minutes before we have to go. I'm going to see how much I can get done in this bathroom in those 30 minutes. I got out a bag. It is really dirty and stuff, but because this is what I use as my travel, like makeup toiletry bag when we go places. So I'm going to put the stuff that I like if I was traveling in here, and then that way I know what all can be put in a box. Okay, so it looked like I stuffed a lot in there, but I have hairbrushes and rubber bands, all that stuff in here too. So that's it. I will keep these towels. Are those makeup remover towels. You can see I usually put warm water on one side and use it, and then I will the next night put warm water on this side and use it. So I think I'll keep one of these out to wash my face instead of like the full. I usually use micellar water, but I think I'll just, for now, try to get it off with this. I usually only put waterproof mascara on when we go to church, because worship music makes me cry. But I'm sure you could probably tell by now, everything makes me cry. I should probably use waterproof mascara on the daily, but I don't like to. So I have that done. I'm gonna leave out mouthwashes. I wonder if it would be a good idea to put it in like travel size containers. Probably not, because we're a family of 5, so it's a lot we go through, especially because it's a few more weeks until we get to where we're getting. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave toothbrushes out. I didn't get a chance. I did tell my husband that I needed him to go through his drawer, but he didn't have a chance last night, so I can only go through so much stuff on my own here. I'm trying to see if there's anything in these. I know a tape gun would be so handy, and I know in our many of moves we have at least bought 2 tape guns. Ask me where they are. I don't know, so I'm not gonna buy another one. I'll probably find it, as soon as we're done, or when we're packing up the last box, right? Try to put some of my oils like all in the same box, just for ease, so when we get to where we're getting, I can maybe hopefully find it, but I honestly don't know if they're all gonna fit, because they're not all from the same brand. I think I've got all that I'm gonna fit in there. And then here's this layer. Fun fact, when I bought this starter kit, it was like a good, I don't know how many months, until I realized that this whole thing came up and there was more underneath it. Sometimes I'm not the brightest crayon in the box, y'all. Just being honest. Okay, my 25 minutes is up, because that's where I give myself time. I did get the medicine cabinet emptied. Yay! There is some stuff on the counter still. That's okay. That's okay. This stuff, bath stuff can probably go. I have to ask my husband about this powder, blah, 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 blah. You don't care. This can all be packed up. Ooh, I think I might have room in a box for this little odds and ends things. The little odds and ends stuff in here. This was what I was using, you can tell, as my makeup caddy. It worked out well. I am taking all the organizing bins and I have them in a separate box, or I have them in a separate pile, because I think that will be easier when we get to where we're getting to have like all the organization bins in one general area, in one bag or box or whatever it will be, so that as I go unpack and organize, some of the organization boxes and stuff may be different sizes and things like that. So I did take everything out, the majority of things out of that. On the floor, here's what's happening. I left out our scale because I'm not quite sure how to pack that yet. So that's one of the last things I guess that I'll have to ask my husband about. This is packing stuff, and then cleaning wipes. I left the cleaning wipes out because I'm sure, like I said, we'll need them. I left our oils out. That's feminine products. I left it out because we have a month to go, so a lot can happen in a month. This is how I packed this box, though. You can see I had some other feminine products here, and that is actually working as padding for some conditioners and things like that are in here. And then I shoved the bathroom trash can in here, actually, so that I could put, I have this large thing of gel that I couldn't fit into a box. So I put it in there, and hopefully that'll keep it safe. Some extra mouthwash, and then in here, you know, I just kind of packed it with other breakables, like and open tubes and things like that. Now, because I already packed up the trash can, you're probably like, well, what are you gonna do for trash in the meanwhile? We're just gonna live that ghetto fabulous life and have a bag hanging from the door for now. But I made a little bit of progress, probably not as much as I would hope to, but I'm feeling that's how it's gonna be. In my head, I'm gonna think I'm gonna get so much done in such a small amount of time. And I'm not on that roll, but I'm glad that I didn't just sit for the 30 minutes, that I did something. So something is better than nothing, right? Okay, going to my appointment, and then we'll come back and see what else we can pack. Yesterday we ended up just running errand type things. I took my son, he had appointments, and then after that we ran over to a house unplanned. We just went over really quickly to go see the open house of one, and then oh my gosh, what am I saying? We went in to view another house quickly, and then from there we had to go get a loaf of bread so we can make something for lunch. Meal planning has been a mess. I came back home. I don't know why I came back home. I feel like I came back home later. Oh, because I met my husband he took an extended lunch, and we went to go see yet another house. And then by the time we came home from that, we actually put in an application because we wanted to hurry and get applications started. So we got applications going. My kiddos had lunch, and then the day was just like, I was just feeling so fried. I did end up, I don't even know if I packed a box yesterday, honestly, besides the one I did in the morning. But today I got some filming done. I don't know if it'll even get edited. And then I helped my oldest son, and we packed up his room. So his room is just about done. We just have to take like the furniture apart, and then he has like some stuff on the wall still, and then like random little bits that didn't fit, but the rest of his stuff is packed up, and so that room is just about completed, which feels good to at least finish one room today. I'm feeling tired, of course, but I'm just praying that I don't end up getting sick, or no one else in our home gets sick, because that is just really tough when you're moving. Funnily, or not so funny enough, the last time we moved, my youngest, or my daughter, got the stomach flu days before we were supposed to move. So that was so, like, just so much chaos, which is probably part of the reason too. There seems to always be something. Not this time though. Yes, I am proclaiming it. Not this time. This time it's going to be so easy. It's going to be the smoothest thing ever. So anyways, I just wanted to give an update. That's where we're at for day 4. It is already 6, and I haven't even started prepping dinner or even thinking about what's for dinner. I'm going to see what kind of leftovers we might have in the fridge.
and figure it out. Everything in me just wants to get takeout, but I don't want to stretch the budget any more than I have to. I'm sure there will be some days we have to have takeout. But I think I can scrounge something up. So I just wanted to give an update for day 4. I didn't film packing up my son's room because that's his private stuff, and I just didn't feel like that was something I need to share on here. So let's keep going. Hopefully, God willing, today is Friday, so we won't hear anything. Still no destination home yet that we know of. The countdown's going, so yeah.